All right, you know how it goes. Just press record and do whatever. No preparation needed, or prepare while talking. I don't know. It's weird being still in camera. I'll be Dopey Stories 20. I was thinking of doing what I did for the 10th one, but it was so much work. Just over 6 or 7 hours, I think, of footage, like Dopey Stories 1 to 9. But there was 1.5. I'm looking at a list here. 1.5, 2.5. Then I recorded 2.75 later. So that added at least another hour or more just of talking shite basically. And the best of was maybe 2 or 3 hours. I don't remember, but it was so much work, and it was like, nah, leave the best of until the end of the year, or like the end of next year, because I never get around to it. So the brilliant genius idea I had for this, for every 10th one, to keep it fresh and like update the previous 9. So, well, this one's Dopey Stories 20, and I'll be updating 11 to 19. Oh, surprisingly, there wasn't any point five, so I was thinking of doing a 19.5 since I recorded in two halves and each half was over an hour long. But then I was like, why make it 19.5s and like murky the waters? I know, like keep it fresh and consistent. Don't want any like point 0.5, point 0.75s or like and a halves or whatever. And since I'm recording these erratically, just whenever I want, and then uploading every week. So far, I've been consistent every week. But anyways, get into the flesh. Already shutting on about what I'll be doing, what I'll. But I think I just wanted to get in front of the camera. I'm not too sober, but I mean, I was thinking of doing a Dopey Talks later. Fuck it, I'll just shut it on too much. So I got a list of all the Dopey stories, 1 to 20. We go a long list, but I can see here that number 11 was Pokemon addiction. Haven't bought any Pokemon since the Hidden Fates thing. It's quite a while now, like a few months I'd say, since I last bought anything. Well, I think I bought something for Christmas, and that's it. So that at least, well, it's March now. What? The 3rd of March already. 2020 flying by. Uh, So yeah, it's been at least a few months since last buying Pokemon. The addiction wore off since saying since a lot of times. Okay, as soon as the Sword and Shield meme new set came out, I don't know, I just didn't want to get into that. I mean, the same as with the Cosmic Eclipse and the team up, I didn't buy too many packs because there was over 200 or something cards in that set. So I was like, the chances of me getting something really rare and cool are very slim to none. So I mean, Hidden Fates, if you buy one thing, then you're at least guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but you have a high chance of getting something really good in that one box or one tin or whatever you get. So I'll probably be getting like the premium powers or the other ball. I think I got the ultra ball, so the other thing, the blue one. See, that's I don't know what they're called or what. It's been that long. So yeah, maybe buy like an expensive thing every like 3, 4 months rather than like loads of cheaper things like every week or so. But I guess that all could change once I go to college and be tempted. I don't know. I might do that. I don't know. I don't know. It's I'm conserving my money. Conserving. Haven't talked English in quite a bit, so I don't know what the saving. Also, I'm pretty tired and lack of sleep and just fucked basically. When am I not? Just t things on the to-do list. Fix my sleep schedule. Uh, that will make me feel better. Then fix college shite. Mental health. That would fix the mental health. While also feeling better of emotions, whatever. Then maybe look into getting a job or yeah, look into not actually like getting. Spend less time at the computer because all I'm doing is like watching movies or so, being lazy and all that at the computer and gaming and whatnot. So spend more time reading, writing, just anything else other than sitting in this chair 24/7. What else on the to-do list? I don't know. I don't know. It's just all too fucking with my brain is all that fucking talk about a midlife crisis. This is like a 20 years old. What's it like a start start life crisis? Mid begin life? I don't even know. It just can't make sense. What I was even talking about is spoopy, scary stuff. Dopey stories number 12 was. Or talked about like stupid things I believed, like stupid, scary stuff that happened recently. I don't, well, since Dopey Stories 12, but it's a few weeks back, quite a few weeks back. In terms of scary, no, just move on to number 13, which I had Dopey Stories number 13. For sure, Dopey Story special. It was sports. Oh, the past and the high incident and believe. I have like four words, so the four short stories in those words. So sports. Oh, stupid shit. I believe that I'm assuming sports. No updates. The high side is okay, I guess. The past amount recently, like a few days ago, or lost track of time since I'm doing nothing basically. But fuck. Yeah, basically the mouse came in. Luckily not into here. I don't know. Maybe it got patched up, but I don't even remember. Like the hole fixed or some meme. But somehow it got into the kitchen cupboard, and obviously I was the one to discover this because mice like me or some meme. But I was grabbing Nutella. Oh, it was Pancake Tuesday. So when was that? Like last Tuesday, exactly a week ago. So grabbing Nutella for the pancakes, seeing mouse shite on the jars was alright since we only keep jars and cans and whatnot in that cupboard, so easily cleaned up. And then the trap was set, and uh, late in the evening, my dad seen the mouse in the corner of in between, like we have a fireplace, and it's in this like cut in part of the house. So imagine like walls like that and the fireplace being in the middle of that and the mouse was in one of the corners. We're near the trap, I think, or on the other side. And when my dad saw it, it ran to the other side, to the other corner. So where the trap was or wasn't, or the trap was set off, I wasn't there. I don't remember the story too well, but the chase was on. The mouse kept running from corner to corner. It's like Benny Hill music chasing, or Scooby Doo even, because from it wasn't doorways, but still. Then my dad, I think, faked it out by poking the other side and then smacking it on that side, or I don't know how he faked the mouse out, but he like crushed it like when it came towards him. This was like some meme that he got afraid, so like the reaction time wasn't as great as it could have been. Like the mouse fucking charging towards him at full speed. It was like, oh, that's the pest story. Technology was 14. Technology, I have an issue. Not an issue, but like something that grinds my gears is my computer. I don't know why or how the volume just gets fucked. Like sometimes it's just muted. Like it doesn't recognize the headphones. But most of the time it's grounded. It's just the 1 out of 10 times that I turn it on that it just doesn't recognize the headphones. All every other time is grand. So I just have to plug it out and plug it back in and it works grand. I don't know why it does that. And or sometimes you can't change the volume or adjust the volume, whatever you call it. So if it's too loud, you can't like from the taskbar. If you click onto it, nothing happens. So you have to go into settings, search volume, adjust volume, then turn it down or up or whatever. The only way to fix that is to restart the computer. That's issues with the computer. Xbox, mm, just laggy and I don't know, whatever. Pets, yeah, again. So Dopey Stories 15 was about pets, where I talked about the pets I've had over the years. And at the time of recording, I still had my dog. And then a few days before that, I was scheduled to upload it that Monday, and then he passed like that Thursday. I was just sad, and even thinking about it now, I just miss him. So move on. There's not really much to say more about that. I just had to get used to the emptiness of the house. Like you'd always see him around, or since I'm always at home now, so just me alone now. Number 16, Doppler Stories was irregular bowel movements. Don't recall any funny stories about that. Don't have any updates really, or can't think of any on the spot right now. Doppler Stories 17 was I starred in a zombie movie as an extra. So don't think no updates on that particular uh, anecdote, event, whatever. But there was an advertisement put up for another extra, uh, like call out. They needed extras for the movie. Mm, fuck, what was that movie? It had Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Adam Driver, directed by Ridley Scott. It was like a old school French meme. Search it up real quick. The Last Duel, there we go. They are gonna film in Ireland, like some bits of it. So they need a lot of extras for crowd scenes, and they set a time and date, place of where you would like turn up and sign up for to be a cast, like as an extra. I can't make sense now. There's too long shouting on about it. I'm just tired. And basically, it thought, ah, we'll just go whenever, because we didn't go specifically to Dublin just for that. My my mother, my mom, my ma had an appointment there, so we went there after, and there was a huge line at the place. Like through the doors of the place, it went around the block, down the alley, around the back of the building, or it was another building, but basically around the whole block, around and nearly back around to the start of the line. And that was at 2 p.m. when we were there, when I was about to apply, and it started at 10 a.m. and it was supposed to end at 6. So I was thinking, there's no way from the back of that line am I gonna get to the front by 6. Like 4 hours gonna wait there for nothing basically. And I think they stated in that they're only gonna be there for that time since they only rented out the place for, and they're gonna be allowed to be there for that time. So maybe if we queued up in the morning, we would have been there, been signed up. And since it was like a paid job, whatever, didn't specify how much, but like probably homeless people or whoever, like anyone could apply. And even if it wasn't paid for, like a like people would still have turned up since it is like a Hollywood Matt Damon all that movie. So didn't get to star as an extra again, but I mean it's alright. Or many more people got to be, I don't know. W Stories 18 dating app review. Recently or not recently, I'm not too sure when. I downloaded more dating apps. I don't know why I would want to, but they were so shit. I think I've deleted them since, so not even worth a review. And Dopey Stories 19, which, oh, today, wait, no, yesterday. A story ideas, try not to cringe, sober, got challenged gone alcoholic, JK. Some title, man. Because I was thinking for that I was gonna drink specifically and it'll be a challenge when I cringed at the stories, but I don't think I had a can at hand, so like went at it sober. But now, as you can see, I've been sipping this throughout. Once the throat was dry or whatever from talking so much. Actually, this is a story idea that I had. Oh, I don't think these were when I recorded it. These weren't in. Blind man who writes perfectly, even though he's never seen letters or invents his own alphabet. A business idea where it just erase everything of a person, like memory, any like health problems, any mental whatever issues, can even cure cancer. And, like the whole person is just renewed, like pushing the reset button. Woman robber, seduction, Amsterdam police, Call of Duty, gun thrown in river, safety. On it now, it's not a bitch. This is what I've written down. Seemingly normal groups and friends on 21st party holiday thing. Yeah. Oh, this is a longer one. All those close to main character get invited to mysterious island. Oh, I think all of these have been sort of dreams, sort of like ideas before going to sleep. Also started this one to a mysterious island, like everyone close to him. Somehow, oh my handwriting, Jesus Christ. Interesting, can't look at their own reflection, lives isolated in their home. I think. Uh, uh, sort of creepy pasta I've read about is like sort of along the lines of that, where they're in their own dark apartment and they're paranoid and they think other people are out to get them and they actually are, or some meme, I don't know. Story ideas are good. I should write some more. You're gonna have to at the there go play some Fortnite or some meme. You're just gonna fall asleep by the end of this, but that's pretty much it for Dopey Stories 20 updates on the previous 9, 11 to 19. Fuck. I definitely wouldn't have like edited the best of in time for next week, so I'll eventually get around to editing this hopefully. So yeah, I was Dopey, hoping you enjoyed all these memes. Did I already end or what's the meme? But oh, you see my posters and a like sort of background. So Kleenex, fucking quick memes that Suicide Squad poster. Didn't really like the movie that much. Uh oh, all these posters. There's more behind like the monitor. Spider-Man, Detective Pikachu, and Metro Exodus that I haven't played. After fucking tomorrow, today, whenever I'm going, no, tomorrow I have to sit down, just play through all of it, just like in the morning down to until I finish it. That'll be actually some meme. But obviously, if I get stuck on one part or if I like, if it's not as interesting or as cool for me as I would like it to, or if I don't get addicted to it, then maybe I'll do it in parts or I don't know. Because I don't want another like oxen-free situation where I record like months apart and I forget what happened. Shutting on about keep on shutting on. Yeah, I think a few minutes. Oh fuck. A few minutes ago, I think I was gonna say end it there and stop the recording, but it really doesn't end until I physically stop the recording. I'll keep shutting on and on. Remind, I remember something new to talk about. What I'm gonna do tomorrow, today. Maybe I'll just do like an idea I had is to do a diary or a video diary, where whenever just have something on my mind, I'll talk about it to make myself feel better. Sort of like be my own psychologist or psychiatrist, whatever the meme is. And then later I can analyze myself or laugh or edit or even upload like the funniest memes. But I think in this one even, hey, sometimes the to-do list I think I have to sort myself out, sort my life out. That was big reflection, once I know what the problem is, like once I acknowledge it, then that's the first step, I think. Is it? I don't know. I was so pretty fucking shouting on about not even relevant stuff for ages. I was Dopey. Hope you enjoy this Dopey stories. Looking into the camera for probably the first time since the video started. I don't know how do people like. I think it's actually weird looking at the one spot for like the entirety of the video, like 10 minutes. Cause you have to like look around, but if I look to myself where I am, I need something to look at. Like, what do I even look at? Maybe you have like a funny picture up here or something that I can glance at instead of just like to the side where people would think I'm looking at something or I don't know. I was pretty. Oh my god. Like 10 minutes of shy fucking never never do dopey stories drunk. Oh well shit. That's a big ass apple. I love that really shaky camera vibe going on. Holy fuck. Here we go. I love that really shiny up high angle. At the apple like a teacher's desk sort of meme. Looks weird. What the fuck? Every shakes a bit, so uh that, that's that there. Just wanted to record another little meme extra bit. Was recorded the first bit like a week ago, and since this video is supposed to come out today, I just thought I might as well do something last minute. Fucking Wednesday, a lot of stuff happened Wednesday. Went to college, even though I didn't know if I had had a sesh, had a whatever. Like a throwback to public transport, throwback to Dopey Story 7. Then technology and just the store area. So I'll go in order because it goes in like that sort of order I just said it in. So public transport had to take it well back from college, but just to get home and fucking nothing much happened. It was pretty normal. Public transport, boring shite. I do have one story when I was getting off one one bus. There's like a step down, and I thought the step was either smaller or there was no step. So when I stepped, it made like a big old stepping sound. I don't know, just weird, fucking embarrassing. Not embarrassing, just like I don't know how to explain it. Dopey Story 7, it happened. That's all I need to say, have to say about that. Oh, Pokemon addiction as well. Throwback to that since I have the Pokemon cards, just got it on the impulse. That Wednesday, yeah, I wouldn't have to do this, record this if Wednesday didn't happen. This Wednesday, I have all these extra bits to add on. Pokemon, I opened the Pokemon pack after I talk a bit. I just bought it on an impulse. I was so fucking tired. And I seen the Sword and Shield box, and I seen a pack in there. I was, yeah, I'll just buy this. But when I picked it up, it was Guardians Rising, or like an oldish pack. I don't know. I'm not expecting much from it, but I don't know. Then technology. uh, I went out to college on like 80. It was 80 or 70% phone battery, and then using it in college, whatever. Then at the end of the day, it was like, I don't know, it was going on pretty quick because I was using the phone internet as well, not Wi-Fi. It just fucking died when I needed it the most. What's the meme there? And story ideas just in the morning at like 5 a.m. Right, got an idea. Well, or like an add-on or a little bit extra to a story idea I had previously. I think that's pretty much it. Won't go into too much detail because I just want to do this quickly. I don't think I'll give away the code card anyway, since this is a pretty long video anyway. I'll do it normally. Nobody would be wanting the cold card. Big ol' fist energy. What do we have here? Lone Graveler, Fletchender, multi-switch. I don't remember these at all. And I don't even know if I'm gonna do sword and shield, like fucking just the effort and the money. I don't know. Speaking of money, you spend so much. Literally every note, every cent I had that Wednesday or this previous Wednesday. Today is what, Monday. It's track of time, lost, nose pass, Delibird, all these old cards I've forgotten. We got Gumi as reverse and then Oricorio. I haven't seen this fancy old flamenco dancing fucking bird. But yeah, didn't expect much. Whatever. I think that's pretty much it. I'm fucking tired as usual. Fucking meme. Bonus clips. It's always awkward. Where do I even look at the start and how do I posture myself? It's so awkward starting out. And the fucking wardrobe is half open. It's too far away. I can't reach. Rip. Alright, this I guess this is a test as a like sort of dopey clips, bonus clips. I don't know. I don't know. Just tired. Just memes.